Hello, my name is lajayla, and I'm going to be styling my mannequin's head today. You can't see it right now, but you will later. But I wanted to first say um, I want to be an entrepreneur when I grow up, and I know how to do hair, and I want to get better at it by going to Paul Mitchell School. Learning how to dye and stuff. Dye the hair. So first, we're just gonna work on the skills that we know how to do already, which is braiding. Which you can also learn how to braid on YouTube. And if you want a tutorial on how to braid, I can also post a video on that. But today we're going to do a time lapse, and I think I'm going to do straight feed-ins going back with weave. So yeah, so basically what you would want to have your tools and stuff. So let's get into that. Okay, so to get into the feed-ins, what you will need is a comb, preferably a rat tail with a metal end. So guys, I would just like to say that I know about my nails. I was eating Takis and they stained them. So yeah, let's get back into the video. Part the hair precisely. Also one that has a thing like this on it, so you can part precisely, right? And you will also need either a brush or a comb. It really depends on whose hair you're braiding. If it's a coarser person's hair, then you could use a bigger comb or a brush. But yeah, anything to detangle the hair before you start braiding. You'll also need a gel or a product to put in the hair. For my mannequins, I use this Softy gel that is like $3 from Family Dollar. You could also use Shine and Jam, but only use this on real people because this stuff is expensive. And you'll also need, this is optional by the way, hairspray. Hairspray like a got to be glued. It's not a hairspray, but it's same thing. But you can use this to slick down the style, make sure there's no flyaways. And yeah, also edge control if you were using if you were doing the style on a real person. But as you can see, no edges, so we're good to go there. Next, what you will also need is your choice of weave. So you can use literally any color you want. If it's not the same color as the person's hair, you can either tuck it or you cannot tuck it. It depends on your style or preference. I have multiple different colors of hair, so I have to figure out what color I'm going to use, but I would definitely try to include how much hair I use in pack form, so you would know how much to get if you wanted to do this style on yourself. So yeah, also this is a type of hair I would use for myself. If I was doing my own hair, I'd use this Spectra Easy Braid, which is really cheap for like someone who wants to start out. But yeah, so let's get into the braiding. Okay, to start off, you want to work with freshly washed hair, but at the moment I already washed her hair and put it in braids. That's why it's curly, but it is clean even though it's not a real head. So but yeah, we're gonna say it's clean. So first what you want to do is you want to start off by detangling the hair, and once I'm done detangling the hair, I'll be back with you. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna start off by doing is, you can see in the video, I'm gonna start off by using my rat tail comb, the pointy end, to part it down the middle. Now I didn't go by this middle part for the style. I ended up going free parting, which you just go by how you feel like when you braid. You can just part out the braids, and how it parts is how it parts. But yeah, so parting it in the middle is kind of pointless, but you can use the middle part as a guideline. It's very much up to you. Right now, as you can see, I'm opening the gel, and I'm going to use the gel to define the parts. So what I would do is I'd put the gel onto the part and part it again, make sure it's clean and crisp. That's how you get crisp parts. So as you can see, I'm showing you the part, and I'm going to part that again and make sure it's clean. There is a mirror by me, so if I am towards the left, if I'm just moving away from the camera, it's because I'm looking in the mirror to see if the part is in the middle, which again still wasn't necessary, but yeah, I still use it as a guideline, and if you are going to do this, you should also use it as a guideline. So yeah. Okay, so I finished the middle part and I split it into two sections, and now I'm just showing you the back, basically a middle part. But again, I didn't use the middle part. I used it as a guideline, but I didn't place the braids going accordingly to that part. But yeah, so now we're gonna jump into the time lapse, and I'm going to do a braid for you. So yeah. So basically, I've done the first braid in time lapse, and now I'm gonna do a braid in real time, so you can see me actually doing one. So yeah, enjoy. I do want to point out that I did speed it up at the end because that would have been a lot to put in the video, but I did show a little bit of real time of me actually braiding the braid. But yeah. Okay, so now that I look back at it while editing, I could not hear myself talk. But what I was saying in the video was I finished, and I'm just showing you now what it looks like. I also explained how the two different colors, I would not do that in somebody's head unless they requested it. But it was just for purposes of the video. And I actually think it turned out well. It's different. That's what I like about it. But again, I wouldn't do that on myself those two color mixes or on anybody else, unless they asked. So, yes. We are going to get into the after steps after you're, done with the hair. I would usually dip the hair, but for video purposes, I'm not going to dip it because I'm taking it out to do another style later for another video. And let's see. I'm talking about how if it was a real person, I would put the foam and the wraps over it to make sure the flyaways stay down. But also for video purposes, I'm going to use the hairspray. And with hairspray, be careful because if you spray a lot, it can get stuck. And like this type of hairspray I used, I shouldn't have used that much because it's a very strong hold. And I'm about to take it out soon, so I shouldn't have put that much. But yeah, so that should tame the flyaways for the mannequin. But yeah. And also I would have did edges, but of course it is a mannequin, no edges, so I don't have to do any of that. So I am, all done. Nothing else to do. Again, I still can hear myself in these clips while editing, so of course I have to do a voiceover. But in this clip, I was just explaining how it turned out pretty well, and I really liked it. And follow me on Instagram, and my info will be in the description box. And I want to do more things. I want to become an entrepreneur one day, and I want to do more than one thing. I want to do hair, I want to do makeup, nails. I will be posting more videos on my talents soon. That will be in the future, and that you should subscribe because why miss it? But yeah, I really like how it turned out again. So make sure you subscribe and like and comment for more. Peace.